Good evening all, and welcome to yet another video on All Hail the Ale. Tonight we have another Northern Monk beer, and it's a patrons project, and I have very high hopes for this one, and I'll tell you why. The collaboration brewer, Finback, I recently sampled another collaboration brew of theirs that blew my mind. And that's not to put too fine a point on it. It was genuinely an incredible beer of epic proportions, and it's going to take something special to live up to it, and you never know, exceed it. And I'm hoping by some minor miracle that this one might just live up to the expectations that Finback have given me in another brew. And the beer in question, it's not once, it's not twice, no, it is 3 times a whale, and it's a Northern Monk Patrons Project brew with Finback, and the Patrons Project number is 3.05. It's a double IPA weighing in at 8.2%. It's a 440ml can, and it's the Mosaic edition, so I'm fully expecting some nice dank flavours to come from this one. At least I'm hoping so anyway. What more can I tell you? Well, the can looks absolutely amazing. I love the artwork. James Butler has got some skills, that is for sure. And as we know, with all Patrons Project cans, there is a little notification just down here that says peel here. And behind the peel here is some really good information about the brewery and what's gone on. I'll give you a little bit of a thing. It says Finback was founded in 2011, a brewery born with a passion for brewing and experimentation. After a long search through the back streets and long canals, under bridges and industrial no man's lands, braving collapsing roofs and cardboard box jungles, the brewery finally found their space in Queens, New York City in 2013. To give you a bit of a history of Finback there, James Butler is a tattoo artist from Bradford who started his tattooing career in Headingley, the home of cricket, bizarrely. In 2013, having dropped out of his fine art course at university, and has since been honing his craft in Leeds city centre. Tattooing usually only with black ink, his style focuses on creating contrast between solid black, fine lines, dots and negative space. I like a lot of what's going on here, and so much so, I'm going to show you carefully because it's quite a sticky can. I'm trying not to shake it up too much. There we go. That there is the inside of the can. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this, I really am. So like I say, we know we've got Mosaic hops, and it's an 8.2% DIPA. And I know Finback makes some great collaboration brews, and Northern Monk, it stands to reason. It goes without saying that they are the daddies from Leeds of the craft beer world. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's crack open once, twice, 3 times a whale, and pour. What we got? Well, we've got a relatively light coloured DIPA. It's not heavily carbonated in any way, shape or form. It is what can we say? It's hazy. There's a tiny bit of murk going on, lightly carbonated. It's a lovely colour. I mean, look at that. It's golden. It's beautiful. It smells dank. I can smell the Mosaic. Looking forward to this a lot. Without further ado, we're diving in. Okay, that is different. That is not what I was expecting. There is something about this that makes it very different to the recent collaboration that Finback have done that I enjoyed so much. There's your typical Northern Monk DIPA going on, and there's something else. I can't put my finger on it. It's not an aroma. There's a certain sweetness going on, and there is something very fragrant in a good way. And like I say, it's very different to t'other beer that I tried recently that blew my mind. There are a good level of hops going on here. And there is something creamy. You know when you have like a good rice pudding and you get that level of creaminess and there's almost that fragrant, almost nutmeggy. Yeah, there's something really rich and creamy, tasty about this. I'm going to have to check if there's anything else on the inside of this here label that gives you a clue. Malted barley, gluten, oats, hops and yeast. Nothing clued up on the outside. Okay, what have we got? What have we got? Okay, so this time it says the beer of choice was a double IPA utilising Citra in 3 forms: leaf, T90 and cryo powder over a simple base of Pilsner malt and flaked oats. Both parties were so delighted when Kevin and Basil came over to the UK for the London Craft Beer Festival, it only seemed right to continue the theme. This time we brewed the same beer but switched it up with mosaic hops. Expect a silky combo of berry fruit notes, tropical mango and bubblegum flavour from this intense multi-dimensional hop. Now, I can't say I'm getting bubblegum, but it's definitely something really creamy and rich. I like that double cream that you would have if you made a really rich rice pudding and sugar. Or am I thinking of a really rich creamy porridge? It's one of the two. Either way, I really like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Anyway, it's got a little element of mystery. And I like mystery. I like it when there's something there I can detect that I can't put my finger on, because it makes me want to drink more and find out what it is. And it's a bit of an enigma. It's a real creaminess that I wouldn't expect from a beer of this kind of colour. If it was a really thick, hazy, juicy beer with loads of lactose, I might expect that. But this doesn't appear to have it based on the ingredients list. And that's why it's an enigma. That's why it's a little bit mysterious and different. And I like that. Would I buy it again? Absolutely. I've got another one in the fridge. I always buy 2 of everything to try them out. Once to see what it's like, and the second one to make sure. Yeah, this one I will be trying again. I like the fact that it's not the same as others. I like the fact there's something a little bit unique and special. Very good stuff. What would I score it? Well, it's not a 5, but it's not far behind. Is it as good as, say, other Patrons Project beers? My favourite Patrons Project has been Don't Look Batarang in Anger. That one was incredible. And that, if I remember rightly, I did score a 5. But that was more of a straight up, really heavily hopped IPA. This is a DIPA with a difference. And it's not going to appeal to everyone. It's really not, because it is a little bit different. But for me, I would score this a solid 4.5, easily, because of that different factor. It's not one that you can sit and say, I've had that before. I've had something very similar before. This has got that little bit of element of mystery that keeps you interested. And like I say, for that reason, it gets a good solid 4.5 from me. So ladies and gents, boys and girls, Wales. You might be Wales watching this video, you never know. I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of this beer, and I'll see you later on. This has been once, twice, 3 times a whale. I've been Nick, and I will see you again soon. Bye.